So I put two cars on HyreCar. I made another video showing the damage from my 2008 Prius that got shot a bunch of times. But this is my 2009 Prius, and it looked like the guy ran over a curb with just one side of the car. At least there were two flat tires, both on the driver's side. So I thought it looked like he ran over the curb with just that side. Here's the rim on the front. Got like a crack in it here. This dent here was actually already in it. The guy had done it before and it was already missing the hubcap. But now I can kind of just put that all in with the same claim anyway. The tires are both like blown out in the sidewalls. Probably hit the curb pretty hard. I think this is the rear tire here. And this is the little hubcap thing in the back. And for some reason this tool is missing from the back. I did have all the tools before. And then also there is this dent in the back bumper. This is from a previous incident. The guy never told me about it. But I was actually really glad to see this dent because this is pretty much like this is a whole bumper replacement. It was like $800 to $1,000. But I'm not going to replace this bumper. Like I already just popped the dent out and it's still kind of messed up around it. Like it has a little thing here and it's kind of misshaping and there's little cracks in the paint and stuff. But it doesn't look that bad, and it's a 2009 Prius. The paint like on the roof and the hood's pretty damaged just from like sun and age already. So this really doesn't lower the value of it that much. Nobody renting it is going to care. People don't get Priuses for the looks anyway. Even selling it, it's really not going to lower the value that much. So I was glad that happened. And HyreCar is a $500 deductible. Their insurance is the lowest I can get. It's their best insurance plan. And look like this will help cover that. Especially, and one thing bad though that I never really had an incident like this happen before, and I didn't really think about the damage that could be done to the suspension and stuff underneath the car. So I did look at the parts, like the front suspension underneath the car, and there visibly you can't tell there's anything wrong with it. And I've looked at it more than once, went underneath the car, raised it up, really was looking like carefully at stuff, but visibly I can't tell. But my idea was, because I had to replace the rim and the two tires, and my idea was just do that, get it done as fast as possible, and then get it rented out again, because HyreCar is taking forever to pay on this claim. It's been 3 weeks already. Haven't really heard anything from them. All they did, they sent me an email saying that the renter said he was working for like Uber when it happened or something. So I don't know. And I don't know if when it goes through Uber, maybe maybe Uber pays for the insurance. I'm not sure if there's always a $500 deductible, or it's like maybe if Uber, Lyft, or whatever pays for it, then I don't have to pay $500 out of pocket. I really don't know yet. I'm going to update in this videos when I get paid out and let you know how it works. But just waiting still, and actually, so when I drove it, and it feels fine, except the steering feels a little weird and the alignment was way off. Like the steering wheel is like this when you're like way crooked when you're driving the car straight, and it just kind of felt weird. So I was like, before I went and rented it out, I got it inspected at the dealer, and they said it needs like a bunch of replacement parts on the front end, and hopefully I'll kind of be able to do that myself. So what I plan on doing, it just depends on how much HyreCar pays me out. And I went and I emailed the inspection from the damage, the suspension damage and stuff, to HyreCar. So hopefully they'll get that. Hopefully they'll see that and then take that into account when they give me the cash settlement. Because I want to get a cash settlement and do it myself, or like I can get my friend to do the suspension work or something and get, like used parts or cheaper parts and stuff, and still be able to make some money on it, or at least not have to like pay that $500 deductible. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. That's kind of a tip for if you're trying to just get the cash payout, or get the work done cheaper, get it done yourself. If there's if there's possible damage that isn't visible, basically to get that extra money for for damage that's not visible, is a shop will have to look at the car and then they'll file what's called a supplement, and then the insurance will pay the extra out to a shop. But if they're just paying you for that and you're going to do it yourself, you opt in just to get the cash, you can't like file a supplement yourself. You have to, get the work done at like a legit shop and everything. So that's just something to take into account. But I'll keep you guys updated with how these claims go, and I'll probably end up putting at least one more car in HyreCar, keep trying it. So keep you guys updated with that, and I'll have a lot more tutorial videos and stuff like that to come.